Hello, we're right back after the gacha. Immediately, I have to do the first impression. I've been trying to avoid looking at, Lohi stuffs, and I've been pretty effective at doing so. I've seen some art, I think, and whatnot, but I forgot most of it anyway. And gameplay-wise, I'm still definitely blind, so that's awesome. So I can't wait to see this. Again, not sure how many people even care about this anymore because it's already a week later. Most likely this video will not even do that well, but I mean, I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna cover the buffs too after this, which obviously same thing for that, but gotta make up for not being able to do anything last week. Let's freaking do this. Oh my god, so this is Ascension 1. Dude, I love the background. Oh my god, it's so Finnish. I don't even know what koivu is in English, but it's koivupuus, like koivu trees. What is koivu in English? I don't know. Oh, that's beautiful. It's such a Finnish view. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's birch. Oh, birch. There you go. Thank you. Ooh. Obviously, the character herself, maybe not the most lore accurate, because she's supposed to be like this, harpy-looking creature thingy. Still be like a humanoid witch, but, I'm not super... I never really get offended when, stuff is altered, so I'm still okay with this. But man, the background alone is just A+. Oh my god. This calls to me. This feels like home, dude. So, again, as usual, we'll do the Ascensions and Aesthetics, bring her up to speed, and see what changes. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my god, she says Kitos! What? I didn't know that! She says thank you in Finnish! What? And she actually said it pretty well too, actually. Oh my god! Dude, the fan service is so real. They actually gave her Finnish lines? What? Oh, I just realized that oh my god, the rest of the line, because I was in her summoning line, she also said Mukko, and I was like, wait, but it's supposed to be Ukko, but now I just realized she calls the player Mukko, so it's like Master plus Ukko, isn't it? I think that's what it is, and she said it here too. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god, it's so much fan service. Alright, let's see, the Ascension. This should be the one that's on the banner, right? And the one that was revealed, I assume. Yeah, that's the one. Ihana! No way! She says Ihana, which means like wonderful or awesome, basically. It's basically wonderful. Oh my god. Oh my god. So they give her a lot of Finnish lines. She pronounces it pretty well. I mean, it helps that Finnish and Japanese phonetics are very similar. So it definitely helps. And these lines that she did are kind of doable in Japanese as well, but still very good. Yo, let's see that card as well. Oh, so this is... Oh, because the previous one was like summer. Now it's winter for sure. Wait, is this the same shot? I think there was the same bridge on the background, right? Oh, attention to detail. It does look like the Moomin Bridge, you're right. What? What? She says I'll treat you to some salmiakki. What? Nah, dude. What? This servant is full on freaking fan service to any Finnish person. Oh my god. Again, salmiakki, aka salty licorice, very popular here. Very popular. Most people try it for the first time will not like it because it's way too salty and strong, but man, yeah, we eat that shit. I can't. It's so weird hearing Finnish in FGO. Alright, here we go. Ascension 3. Oh boy. Alright. This is gonna be like harpy-like, maybe? It is! Yo, Väinämöinen, yes. That's smug. Holy, they gave her the harpy design. This is what I was talking about. This is more lore accurate now. I don't know about her, size, obviously. I don't think that was ever mentioned, but yeah, she's got the big wings. I think even her feet have the talons and everything. Like, look. Yeah, this is pretty lore accurate now. Wow. Also, yeah, she totally mentioned Väinämöinen. Oh my god. So, dude, they have to add him at some point now. They have to. They have to. New voice lines, maybe? Wow, she did a more casual version. She said Kiitti now, which is like instead of saying thank you, it's like thanks or like cheers, It's like it's a very casual way of saying it. Also, dude, yeah, that's all right. Time for the final ascension. I'm guessing it's gonna be this one because this is the most lore accurate one, but who knows? I don't mind any. All the designs are awesome, so let's see. Oh, very cutesy. Dude, the familiar whatever looks like a Moomin as well, almost. The head shape is very similar. I wonder if it was because of that. It must be homage to Moomin, right? Again, it's just all Finnish fan service. It really comes down to that, yeah. Woo! This is so cool, man. Okay, let's see those sprites. It's gonna start from the third one, obviously. Wow. Yeah, she definitely grew up, huh? Damn. So even on Idol, she's, you know, her wings are flapping. And then let's see the smaller ones. Yeah, oh, dude, it's so nice too. Like, come on, dude. Oh, the outfit is so traditional. Oh my. And then this is like the very casual one. Oh, this is the least connected when it comes to lore accuracy, but it's a nice casual summer design as well. I like it all. I really do. I'm not sure how the other Finns feel about all the aesthetics and ascensions. Maybe some people are, you know, a bit more strict on the designs. Of course, you know, depending on who you ask, but I'm loving it, dude. I'm just so happy about all this. Like, it's so good. It's so good. So there you go. Needless to say, obviously a very biased opinion here, but this is probably the most pleased I've ever been with ascensions and aesthetics. Not just the visuals, but man, the voice lines and everything. Oh, I'm ready, dude. I'm so ready. But yeah, obviously now we're gonna talk about the gameplay side, and of course, even though I love the ascensions aesthetic, I'm still hella excited to see the gameplay. Now, I don't even care if she wouldn't even be amazing. I don't know how she's like, but whatever she ends up being, I don't care. Just, she's already amazing. She's already a favorite servant of mine, even just existing. So now we'll just see regardless anyway. So, a 5-star Berserker, pretty much a DPS, that much I know. Stats, we're looking pretty good. 12.8k attack on max level without foes on base is very high. Is not the highest, I believe. Is Summer Ibuki the highest or whatever? I forgot. But is high though. It's a very high number, which is great because obviously most of the time Berserkers are hitting 1.5x anyway, so to get more attack is always nice. And obviously their downside is that they have a lower HP, which she definitely does. Her HP is very low, and being a Berserker, very susceptible to getting instant killed or like one-shotted, but most of the time you still want the Berserkers to be as high on attack as possible anyway because of their versatility. So stat-wise we are looking solid. 4th highest attack, that's still very good. Now, deck-wise, what do we have? We have... Wow! Double Buster, double quick. She's got the Lancer deck. Interesting. There's not many Berserkers that have this, I believe. Obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is Hijikata immediately, because I love my guy. So I know his deck at least, but despite some other ones too, but it's a rare deck for a Berserker, for sure. 4 hits on all the face cards, and then 5 on extra. Alright, and the MP gain is 0.54. Her arts card is obviously very strong, as you would expect from Berserker for gains, but even her quicks are actually not bad. For a Berserker, her gains are definitely going to be better than average, for sure. And the MP is probably red or green. It's green. We got quick. Honestly, a part of me is happy that it's green, because usually when someone is quick, people tend to have less interest in them. And honestly, when my favorites are not mainstream, I'm kind of happy about that. I'm weird like that, so I'm happy that she's quick, honestly. Let's frickin' go. I'm okay. I'm happy with that. Let's frickin' go. So yeah, so far I'm pretty pleased. Alright, let's talk about passives. We got 3 passives, and they all seem to be just base passives. But let's see. First up, Madness Enhancement C for 6% Buster up. Not bad, she has that double Buster deck. She's got Magic Arrows A for 20% debuff res. Always solid if you're going against bosses. That is not obviously not super relevant for farming, but for bosses, always nice to have. And then Territory Creation A, because she is a witch, I guess, so you gotta give it for lore. It's 10% arts. Sadly for her, not that big of a deal, because she only has 1 arts card. But, you know, it's probably there because of the lore, of course. So passives-wise, kind of on the weaker side, obviously, especially for a modern SSR, but it's alright. Anti-append is... Oh, actually, yeah. It's crit resistance against sabers. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dude. Saber? Yeah. There's been a lot of theories about a certain Rio Saber's identity, right? Yeah. Okay. Is this future-proofing? Is it happening? Personally, I would make Vainamun in a caster, but he does have a sword as well. Very interesting. Because it has to... She hates Väinämöinen. It has to be his class. Oh my god, the teaser. So gameplay-wise, it's like whatever. These Berserker anti-crit ones are usually not that great. But yeah, I'm very hyped about it though. Okay. Now the MP then. Let's talk about the MP. Quite a bit of text, actually, for a DPS MP, right? First of all, MP damage for self for 3 turns, scaling with overcharge. Great, she has ramp up. Awesome. Love that. Then she gets MP gain for 3 turns before damage? What? And then AoE damage. She's AoE. All right. Again, I didn't know if she was single target or AoE. AoE damage, and also does a burn on all enemies for 5 turns. And then... all allies besides self get MP damage for 3 turns, which also scales with overcharge. And then all allies besides herself also get MP gain for 3 turns. What? This screams multi-core. She's got ramp up for her allies as well? What? So she has the same effect for herself, and then after the damage, she does the same effect for her allies. It's a 6-hit AoE. Okay. And herself, she gets... 20% MP damage for 3 turns on base, scaling up to 40. That's really good. That's really good for ramp up, actually, for 3 turns. Yeah, and it's before damage. One of the better OCs for damage you can have, for sure. Flat 20% MP gain for 3 turns. Great. And then all enemies get a 1k burn for 5 turns. And then... oh, it's the allies, the same numbers. They get 20% MP damage on base for 3 turns, scaling up to 40%, and 20% MP gain on base for 3 turns. So it's the exact same effect. But I guess the reason it's like separate like this is because, you know, hers happens before damage, which is great. It would be a lot more awkward if she got the buffs after damage, of course. So, wow. Yo, this is cool. So it's not only ramp up for herself, but for her allies as well. Yo, this is multi-core AF, man. What? Okay, so far we're screaming farming, but maybe there's something for bosses too in the kit. But so far, sounds promising for farming, right? Yeah. Right, next up, let's talk skills. I assume they're hopefully gonna work with the MP. Aha, the main card types. That's a good start. Oh, dude, all allies get quick and buster for 3 turns. Hell yeah. And also a dodge for 1 time, 3 turns. And the field becomes a dark field for 5 turns. Oh, is that why? Was it Abby that had the dark thingy, right? Santa Abby? Oh, it was Phantom's buff, not Abigail. Yeah, it was Phantom's buff. True. So all allies get the spread damage. That's great. Numbers, 6 turn cooldown, 20% on the card types. Okay, as expected for an AoE for 3 turns. Pretty basic, but good. I like that the dodge is there as well, because she's quick, and obviously quick as a card type is probably the most susceptible to damage in bosses. Obviously, for farming, the dodge is like whatever, but for bosses, it's definitely a nice addition. It's like a Scotty MP, if you will, for the dodge part. And being a Berserker, she's definitely gonna need protection, so that is just nice to have. Got a stun icon. Okay. Oh, stun all enemies for 1 turn. Wow, AoE, okay. It removes their defensive buffs, okay. And then does a poison for 5 turns, and a curse for 5 turns, and a healing down for 5 turns. Wow, debuff City Central. This reminds me of like Dolmen. Wow, that's defensive buff removal on command. And so what are the numbers? I'm curious about the stun chance. 7 turn cooldown. It's 100% base? It doesn't even scale. What? Just 100% base chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn. What? Then a 2k burn and poison for 5 turns. And a 50% minus healing on all enemies for 5 turns. Wow. So obviously the cooldown is high at 7 turns. But considering all that it does... I mean, the main things you want from it are the stun and the defense buff strip, right? That's a great boss skill. Obviously for farming, doesn't really do much, does it? But for bosses, hella nice. The Spegamus Gondor was the spell based on her. Oh, really now? I didn't know that lore, actually, really. Alright, final skill, we have a battery icon. Self-battery. Oh, it says charge self by a lot. So it has to be minimum 80, right? Oh, I think that's the wording they use. Okay, and then all allies besides self get also a battery. Okay. And then all enemies crit chance down for 3 turns. Great for Berserkers as well. 7 turn cooldown. Self 80% and spread 20. So She gets 80, because she doesn't get the 20, right? It says all allies besides self. So she gets 80, others get 20. Ooh. Ooh, and then minus 30% crit chance down for all enemies for 3 turns, which again, to remind people, basically every enemy in the game has a at most 30% base chance to crit. So with this, every enemy cannot crit unless they get crit chance up buffs. So that's great for a Berserker, because most of the time if a Berserker dies, it's probably because of a random ass crit from a boss, right? So unless the boss gets a lot of crit up too, this will basically eliminate crits, assuming you land the debuff, that is. My first impressions are, after reading the whole kit now, she seems to have decent boss potential, probably still a bit scary at times, but man, does she scream multi-core farming though. That's where I think she really is going to be shining for. The double ramp up on the MP, the spread damage buff on the first skill, and the spread battery on the third skill. Yeah, this is so multi-core. And yeah, true, she's a permanent. Getting some MP levels down the line might not be absolutely impossible. She's probably going to be a hella wanted spook, right? How's her looping, by the way? She can black rail loop. Oh, dude. Okay, that's all I needed to hear then. Yeah, should we check some My Room lines? I don't even have any bond levels on her, so I can't even see all the lines or anything like that, but let's just hear some lines. Also, she started like she said, boy, boy, boy. That's so amazing. She was like, okay, that one I assume that was hard to pronounce. That wasn't the greatest. She said Huva, but yeah, for a Japanese person, not only is it the Finnish Y, it's also the Finnish A with an umlaut. There's no way she would be able to pronounce that correct, but I'll give her props. She was like Huva or something. It's supposed to be Huva, but yeah, it's very difficult for a Japanese person to pronounce. I think this is the correct one. I mean, that's basically the best thing I've ever heard in FGO, more or less, so yeah, no biggie. Hyvää joulua, yes. Again, and the hyvä part is hard to pronounce because it's the same word again. I think she was like hyvä or something like that, but it's hyvä. But I definitely understood what she was saying. That's cute. Moi. Did she say moi just now at the start? It's like, hey. She even says totta kai when you press the MP as one of the lines. It means of course. Did she name drop Tuonela? Oh my as well. Oh my. Oko. Oko. It's like, okay, it's just read in Finnish. Oko. What? Why was that air guitar? Wait. Could it be that they made her play like air guitar, like metal, because Finland is known for having a lot of metal bands? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They like put everything about our country into one servant. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I got nothing else to add, dude. I'm just gonna wrap this up there because we're gonna record the buff breakdown next. But yeah, if it wasn't obvious, I am just rejoicing so much I cannot even describe the euphoria going through my mind seeing this servant, hearing her, everything. So fan service is real. They nailed it. And gameplay wise, she seems hella stellar. And if you enjoyed this video, do be a solid and press the thumbs up button on it, okay? It really helps out, of course. And hey, do subscribe not to miss out on future videos, because again, we're doing the buff breakdowns that I did not cover right after this. And good luck if anyone else is still subbing for her. I would. I would, but I'm biased, of course. Shout out to my patrons on the screen right now, and Sue for being a big YouTube member tier supporter. And hey, hyvää joulua, like she said, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Moi moi.